Hey everybody, today I want to talk about the reciprocal, what it is and how to use it, okay? So the reciprocal we use for solving a lot of times or for basic algebra, but the reciprocal definition is basically you take a fraction and you flip it, you switch the numbers, the numerator and the denominator, and that is the reciprocal. So if I said, what is the reciprocal of 2 over 3? You flip it, so it would be 3 over 2. What is the reciprocal of 5 over 3? Well, we're going to flip it. It's just 3 over 5. It's that easy. Let's do 2 more. So the reciprocal of 1 over 5 is 5 over 1, which is the same thing as 5. And then the reciprocal of 10 over 11 is 11 over 10. So hopefully you get it. The reciprocal is just flipped. All right. Right here we're going to multiply. So we're going to multiply them together. What happens if we multiply the reciprocals together? So 2 over 3 times 3 over 2, these are reciprocals of each other. 2 times 3 is 6. Over 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1. Remember, when you multiply fractions, you just multiply straight across. Okay. 5 over 3 times 3 over 5, so they're reciprocals. 5 times 3 is 15, and 3 times 5 is also 15, which is equal to 1. So you can see here, this is a 5, by the way. You can see if you multiply reciprocals, 1 over 5 times 5 over 1, it's 1. And 10 over 11 times 11 over 10, well, you get the same number. It'd be 110 over 110, which is 1. Okay, and sorry, this is going in and out. All right, so let's use it now. Let's use this to solve. 2/3 x equals 6. So I'm going to solve. You can also see this written as 2x over 3 equals 6. And so if it was written like this, you might say like, okay, I know I need to multiply by 3 and then divide by 2. Or since we're trying to cancel this, you can just multiply by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply by 3 over 2. And I'm going to multiply by 3 over 2. And remember, the reciprocals go to 1, so you have 1x right here, which means it basically cancels. And 6 times 3 over 2, it's 6 times 3 divided by 2, which is 18 divided by 2. But you can do 6 times 3 divided by 2 in your calculator if you're struggling with that. It'd be 9. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So x equals 9, right? Okay, so right here we have the 5/3 of x is equal to 10. So if we want to cancel this, we multiply by the reciprocal. So the reciprocal is 3 over 5, both sides. And now remember, 3 times 5 is the same as 5 times 3, so it just cancels to 1. So it's just x is equal to, it'd be 30 divided by 5, which is 6. So, this is like a fraction. 10 times 3 is 30, 1 times 5. If you struggle, put it in your calculator, and you've got 10 times, notice I'm using parentheses because I want to include the fraction. 3 divided by 5 is 6, so it would be equal to 6. All right, on your paper, it might look something like this. Down here, this is a good problem to see. So I've got negative 3 over 17 distribute or multiplied by 4x minus 1 equals 3. And you could distribute, that's right. You could always distribute this. But hey, since this is multiplying by a fraction, I can just use the reciprocal. I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 17 over 3. And when I multiply both sides, this just cancels. So I'm going to have 4x minus 1 left. is equal to 3 times negative 17 divided by 3. Just like that, negative 17. Makes sense. Oops, sorry. Makes sense because the 3's will cancel. Negative 17, and then plus 1, and then 4x is equal to negative 16, and so divide by 4, and x is equal to negative 4. That'll be it. All right, hope that helps.